Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries. The countdown has begun. With only 52 hours left before the long-awaited moment when BTS members finally reunite on stage, the global ARMY community is holding its breath. Excitement is in the air, but so is curiosity, let's say, suspense. Because in the midst of all the anticipation, one question keeps echoing louder and louder. Did Jimin and Jungkook secretly reunite before the official BTS reunion? The rumor started with a spark, just a single photo. But like wildfire, it spread across fan forums, Twitter threads, TikTok theories, and Instagram deep dives. It wasn't just what was in the photo, it was what wasn't. Jimin, recently discharged from military service, posted a picture with no caption. But armies immediately zoomed in, screenshot after screenshot, to analyze every detail. Why? Because the jacket he wore looked eerily familiar. In fact, it looked exactly like Jungkook's favorite black jacket, the one he's worn multiple times and even once referred to as his second skin. Then came Jungkook's live broadcast. It was short, spontaneous, and at first glance, completely casual. But when a comment appeared asking, "Have you met any of the members already?" Jungkook paused. He read it out loud, and a smile slowly spread across his face. A smile so wide, so genuine, and so telling. He didn't say yes. He didn't say no. But for fans who followed every nuance of his expressions, his silence was louder than any confirmation. Digging deeper, fans began to cross-reference other posts and sightings. One particular detail that caught attention was the background of their photos. Jimin's mirror selfie and Jungkook's earlier post seemed to feature identical interior elements. The same ornate indoor plant, the same soft beige curtains, the same distinctively shaped mirror frame. Coincidence? Possibly. But with Jikook, nothing ever feels coincidental. The idea that they might have reunited in secret, just the two of them, has ignited an emotional storm among armies. For years, Jimin and Jungkook have shared a bond that is undeniably deep. Whether it's late-night confessions, on-stage interactions, or off-camera moments caught by chance, their connection transcends the typical idol friendship. There's a sincerity between them that speaks volumes even when words aren't spoken. From the early rookie days when they supported each other behind the scenes, to the unforgettable stages where their chemistry lit up the room, their relationship has always been a source of warmth and fascination. It's not about fan service. It's about something genuine, something that feels raw and real. So if they truly met before this official reunion, it wouldn't be surprising. It would feel right, like two souls reconnecting before stepping back into the limelight. Like taking a breath of familiarity before diving back into a world of cameras, schedules, and endless responsibilities. And honestly, can anyone blame them for wanting that? After years of global attention, millions of eyes tracking their every move, maybe this secret meeting, if it happened, wasn't for us to see. Maybe it was for them. A quiet moment to smile, to laugh, maybe even to cry, before everything becomes public again. There's something poetic about it. The idea of two people who've been through so much together choosing to meet away from the flash of lights. Perhaps they needed to remind each other that no matter how much time has passed, or how much the world around them changes, they are still each other's home. Now, with the reunion looming closer, all eyes are on Jimin and Jungkook. Fans are analyzing every scheduled detail, scanning rehearsal photos, and holding on to hope that their first moment back on stage will reveal what words can't. Will they glance at each other with that knowing look? Will there be a handshake, a hug, or even just a shared smile that confirms what so many suspect? But maybe the most beautiful thing is this. Even if we never get the full story, the magic remains. Because that's the nature of their bond. Mysterious, yet comforting. Distant, yet deeply familiar. A story written not in headlines or official statements, but in subtle gestures, shared laughs, and quiet understandings. As we wait just 52 hours more, the excitement continues to build. Fan theories are flooding in. Artists are creating beautiful fan art imagining the reunion. Twitter is alive with countdowns and speculations. TikTok is brimming with edits capturing the best of Jikook over the years. And every ARMY heart is counting down the seconds. This reunion won't just be a comeback. It will be a culmination, a celebration of resilience, friendship, and love. And if Jimin and Jungkook did reunite before the reunion, then that moment belongs not just to them, but to all of us who've walked this journey with them. So, did it happen? Did Jimin and Jungkook really met first, in private, away from the spotlight? Maybe we'll never know for sure, but maybe we don't need to, because what truly matters is something we've known all along. No matter how far apart they are, they always find their way back to each other. And that's more than enough to make our hearts race with joy, hope, and endless anticipation. And that was the whole story and speculation that made armies all over the world's hearts beat faster. Did Jimin and Jungkook really meet secretly before this big reunion? Maybe we don't have the answer right now. But one thing is for sure, their story always has a way to touch our hearts, even through small things that are not said. And speaking of jackets, fans have dug deeper, comparing the thread patterns, the wrist cuffs, even the way the light reflects off the fabric. Some claim it's definitely Jungkook's jacket. Others argue Jimin may have simply bought the same one. But what if it is the same jacket? What if it was borrowed during that quiet meetup? Just like how, years ago, fans spotted them sharing hoodies, beanies, even bracelets. Now, armies are holding their collective breath. Some are rewatching old V-Lives. Some are making playlists of iconic Jikook moments. Some are just hoping that the reunion will bring clarity, closure, or maybe just that warm confirmation that nothing has changed between them. And you know what? Maybe that's why we love them so much. Because in a world that's constantly moving, Jikook reminds us of something still, something anchored, that even as they grow, evolve, and face new chapters, they remain each other's constant. So, as the countdown ticks 52 hours, 40 minutes, and counting, the anticipation only grows. Whether it's a side glance, a smile, or just the energy they share on stage, we'll be watching. Not because we expect answers, but because we believe in the magic of moments. And Jikook has always been about the moments. We are just counting the hours. History will be written again. So, prepare yourself, turn on notifications, and don't miss this historic moment. Because maybe that smile, hug, or brief look will say more than words can explain. The reunion is coming, and with it, maybe a glimpse into something beautiful, quiet, and deeply meaningful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the latest updates from Jikook Diaries. And as usual, write in the comments column. Do you think they really met secretly? I want to know your thoughts. See you in the next video.